Well, good morning everybody. It's Saturday morning and the sun's shining, but the wind is really blowing at the moment. We've got quite a lot of wind here, but all's good in the pond. I am well impressed with the Virkon treatment. They're all up yon end. I haven't put them the brolly up yet, but they're all down this end. Bit early for them, they're not up and shooting about yet, but yeah, all's good in there. Now I have to be honest, I've not got a lot of ponding done, for the simple reason the wife's found me another job. So I've been mega busy on another project. I'll just show you what I've been busy at, and this is what I'm doing at the moment. Adding cladding all the way around the three back sides of the arbor, mainly to keep the leaves and the mess out of here. It's a nightmare to keep clean. It all blows in over them back edges, over the fence, off the trees, so I'm boarding it in. Crikey, if you want any wood, be careful. It is expensive. It's blooming expensive stuff at the moment. But I'm going to have to press on. I want to get the top finished off on there today and the side put in here. And then I can start to get it all painted up and all done really. It's been quite a job, but I'm getting there. So I'm going to press on and see if I can get this nearly done today. But that's what I'm on with. That's why I've not got a lot of ponding done, I'm afraid. That's what I'm busy at. We've got some nice sunshine. Wind's a bit of a pain. Had to take the top off the seat because it was nearly getting airborne. But yeah, all's good at the moment. Well, hi everybody, and here we are 2 days later, and I've finally got the arbor done. So it's all boarded out now, just the big paint job. We've got to get it all painted up now. But I've got a very happy missus. It's lovely and peaceful in there. It's really windy here today, but inside there it's really nice. We've just got to get it all painted and get all the furniture back in it. But as you can see, I've put a door in there that'll run to behind my workshop, so I can keep a load of rubbish behind there. And I've also put a door in here so I can get at the back of it so it can get to the fence, and I can store a load more rubbish behind there as well. So yeah, all done. Quite pleased with it. It has made a big difference. As you can see, there's hardly any rubbish in there now. But if you look around the floor outside, we've got leaves and everything everywhere. So yeah, job well done. Quite pleased with that. That's why I've not got a lot of ponding done just lately. The wife's happy, that's all that matters. What I was thinking of, don't tell the wife though, where I've done all this to the arbor, I could just put a front on there and a door, make a brilliant workshop. But don't tell the wife. I just don't think she'd approve. Okay, so I've got 2.5 tablets, so I'll bang them in and then leave them to dissolve. So I'll get them in there and leave them, and I'll be back in 15 minutes. Now, one or two was asking what dosage I'd done. What I actually did was, I did a double dose for a start. Now I've treated, I know I'm over 2,000 gallons, but I was a little bit wary of it, so I held back slightly. But the first dose I put in was a double dose, so it was 4 tablets. I nearly put 5, but I didn't, I hung back at 4. So I put 4 tablets in on the first dose. Last week I put 2.5 tablets in, which is a dose and a little bit. I've given it a week and I'm putting another 2.5 tablets in. I shall put another 2.5 tablets in next week, and then if you want it in there continuously, just 1 dose once a month. That's my regime. That's what I'm going to be doing. For those of you who've been asking what do you dose, because it doesn't say anything on the tin apart from 1 tablet per 1,000 gallon. But that's what I'm going to do. We'll see how we go from there basically. But as you can see, they're totally different fish. They're up and about and all over the place. They've just had some sweet corn and it's all gone in seconds. that's what I dose, and that's how I did it. I've just got one more dose of 2.5 tablets next week, and then if I want to dose it monthly I can do, or I'll just leave it and see how things go. But it has made a big difference, I have to say. Okay, it's had about 10-15 minutes or more now probably that I've been busy, but we'll give it a good stir now. Make sure we get it all. Okay, that's it dissolved. We'll get it in the pond. I've given it a good stir, so let's get it in. So I'll try to tip it where there isn't any koi and we've got moving water. Go out the way, you pair. Go on. Of course, when you start doing something like this, they're all inquisitive. What's he doing? Go on, clear off a minute. Just let me put this in. Gently add it round the pond basically. So we get it everywhere. Across the side. Here they come, look. Go away. I'll try up this end again. Just add it gently to the pond. They're all wondering what's going on. I should be getting used to it, I think. But yeah, as I say, I don't use hot water. I haven't really found sort of a need to. Just rinse the can out. Make sure we've got it all in. And there we go. I did turn my UV off for a start, but I was told it wasn't necessary, so I've left it on. But I don't run my UV full time. It comes on at 10 o'clock in the morning and goes off at 10 o'clock at night. So I only run it for 12 hours through the day. 12 hours at 40 watts soon mounts up, I should imagine. But that's it. That's it. That's the Virkon treatment in. And I shall do the same again next Monday. It's Monday now, so I'll do the same again next Monday and see how we go from there. But it does liven them up. this afternoon, I reckon.
Do they? Our local weatherman says this afternoon, be patient.
Cloudy all morning and it's going to clear, they say.
I always reckon it depends which way they've got the seaweed up.
Well, once again, hi everybody. It's sort of mostly overcast here today. The sun keeps making an appearance, but then it disappears quite quickly. Red hot yesterday, a real scorcher. But I must apologise, I've not done any videoing just lately. I have just been up to my neck in it for some reason. I've been ever so busy, jobs absolutely everywhere. And not a lot of time to do any ponding, I'm afraid, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm hoping we've got a bit of a party on Saturday, hence that's why I've got the gazebo up. But we've got a bit of a party on Saturday, so once that's out of the way, I'm hoping things are going to calm down a bit. But boy, it's just been non-stop here, I'm afraid. Or non-stop for me, there's always something turning up. But hopefully we're coming towards the end of it. That sun's lovely now. Like I say, it's been mostly overcast all morning. Everything in the pond's okay. All's good in there. Fish are all good. Nice and lively. Moving around. Now down the bottom here, I have managed to get all this finished. Normally this gazebo won't be here. But yeah, I've got all the bottom done. That's all done out and finished. Just as we want it. That's lovely in there. If it's a real hot day, it's beautiful and cool in there. Really good. You can just get out the sun and chill off. It's lovely. But that's all done, all boarded out. I did give the roof a wash the day before yesterday. Got all that washed off. Yeah, quite pleased with that. That's where I should be doing the barbecuing from. Just outside the gazebo, obviously, so that I don't melt it. So we're all ready for that. A kitchen full of drink, just how it should be. Anyway, I'm hoping to get back into doing some serious videoing, I'm hoping. The hanging baskets are coming a treat. They're coming nice. Quite pleased with them this year. They're looking good. I keep meaning to disconnect the heater and give it a blasting out, ready for the winter, but I haven't got round to that yet. Now, funnily enough, these dahlias at the back here, I don't know whether you remember them, we had them last year, and at the end of the year they all died down to the ground, nothing left, couldn't see anything, and so I didn't even think about them this year. So of course I put my little bog filter in there, got that all in, didn't even think about them. All of a sudden something started shooting up at the back of the bog filter and it's them come back again. And they've come really big and nice this year. They're just starting to flower. The flowers just came out, was it yesterday or the day before? But they're just starting to flower. Mind your own business. That's really growing now. That's coming on. That's going to take over all that filter, I think. Good. The sooner that grows the better. It's just starting to come over the edge to the other end. I don't know whether you can see. It's just starting to grow over the side. The pom-pom bush, it's turned into a triffid. It's gone berserk. It wants a good trimming back. But that's about it as far as my gardening goes. Like you all know, I'm not the best gardener in the world. It does keep trying to rain here, so I hope I've got 10 minutes where it's not going to rain. But as you can see, we keep getting spots. It keeps trying to rain. We have had a couple of showers this morning. Well, hi everybody. I have to say it's afternoon now, late afternoon, well middle afternoon, about 3:30. I've not done anything out here today, I've just kept out of the way of it basically. Boy, it's been a scorcher, that sun's been evil. Let's just have a quick look at what we had. There you go, 39.7. Wow, it's so airless. I mean, the coolest it got to last night was 22 degrees. Blimey, it was unbearable. We had the fan full on in the room last night. It was absolutely terrible. All's good in the pond. Fish are all good. I've got all clean up after the party on Saturday night. We had about 24 people here. I cooked for 24 people in this heat. I had to have a sweat towel. It was horrendous because that barbie does throw out some heat. Anyway, yeah, it was a good night. Really enjoyed it. I did get a little bit tiddly, I must admit, but there again, so did several others. All's good in the filter house. Nothing really to report in here. I've got the fan on the 2 pumps, that's running. Keep them cool. Check your pumps, guys, because they do get really hot this weather. I just have this little 12-watt fan. It just keeps them nice and cool. Yeah, they're not bad at all. They usually get quite hot. You can't beat your hands on them. So yeah, they're okay. All's good. RDF as usual. It's running well, nice and clean. Nothing to report on that really. Like I've said before, I don't really touch it. So nothing to report or talk about. Everything's working fine. The upflow filter, I cleaned that yesterday, so that doesn't need doing for another 2 or 3 days. So all's good. Protein skimmer's bashing it out at the moment, as you can see in the bucket down there. 1 or 2 jobs in mind for in here when the weather cools off a bit. Not at the moment. So all's good in the filter house. Well guys, another day, another scorcher. 40 plus they reckon today, so whether it'll get there or not, I don't know. That's 100 degrees Fahrenheit over. Wow. Let's just have a quick look. We'll have a look what we did yesterday. In the end, oh, we got to 40 degrees, just got to 40.5 degrees yesterday. And the same again today. It's 34 degrees now and 10:30. It's only 10:30 for Christ's sake. Yeah, devil. Right, well, as I forgot to water all my baskets last night, I've got to do them first thing this morning because they are dry. I've just felt them. So I better get some water in them. I've got the barbecue. The wife and I had a barbecue for tea last night. So I've got that to clean. I've only got one end to do. We only use one end. I can get enough on one section of it, so not too bad at all. Mind you, that one's not that bad to clean anyway. It's quite good. So I'll get that done before it gets too hot. I'll get the brolly up on the pond because I want a bit of shade, especially if it's going to be as hot as they say it is. So I'm going to get them jobs done and see how we go from there, but it got too hot to do anything yesterday at all. Wow, 40 degrees was hot enough. 40 to 42 today, so it's going to be the same or worse. So I'm not going to be doing a lot, I can tell you, not in this heat. But I'll get my jobs done and be back. Oh, I'm in the shade down here, but it is hot. So that's my barbie returned to what it should be. All nice and clean again. But yeah, that's all that done. I've got my hanging baskets all watered. I've just got to clean my skimmer out now and the filter on that. Got that to do. And I've got to clean my sieve, which only takes 2 minutes. And I think I'm nearly caught up with my jobs. Well guys, just a quickie. Have a look at this. Holy, 41.2 at the moment and rising. Wow. Just to show you, 41.2 is 106.1 Fahrenheit. Wow, 106 degrees Fahrenheit. Crikey. Well, that's about it for this one. I shall catch you all in the next one. So you all take care, stay safe, and as always, happy ponding.